Now back to our top story. Former Governor Blagojevich in court and trying to pay for a top-notch defense team.
So we're going to talk about the road ahead in the federal court with two legal analysts. First, we got this guy. You've seen him before, Larry Yellen, our in-house legal analyst. Hi, nice to see you, Larry. And then over here, we have Tamara Holder, a defense attorney here in the city of Chicago. And Tamara, so your defense on that side. So you're defending Blagojevich. What do you do today? And
well, you're not really hired by him yet.
You know what I'm trying to say. Did he get the right advice today to say not guilty? Of course he's going to say that.
Of course. I mean, that's standard practice at an arraignment. You always enter a plea of not guilty first. But this indictment to me is a joke in a way. I think that it's, you know, they've done whatever they can to charge him with whatever they can. It's a bunch of attempts to do things. And it's like there's nothing really substantial in this 76-page complaint.
But if you attempt to do something illegal, and isn't that illegal?
Well, of course, but they made such a big deal about it, and it seems like he's just a wannabe criminal. It's not like he's a mob boss. There's nothing exciting in this indictment.
Have you heard those wiretaps or seen the transcripts?
So a few F-bombs. I mean, come on. It's not, those aren't criminal.
He's looking for you on the jury, I tell you, not defending him. Larry Yellen, you've been following this case from the very beginning. Sure. Are prosecutors on firm ground here? They seem to be fairly confident, but we didn't hear anybody coming out saying, you know, he's the worst thing since Al Capone.
Granted, so far we've heard what is probably the sexiest portion of the tapes, but they release those always to create a media stir, but at the same time, there's no evidence. The governor has not yet come out, the former governor, and said that those tapes are wrong. He says, well, they're taken out of context, but we haven't heard the rest of the tapes yet. On the other hand, this is a common prosecution strategy to throw everything at a defendant, knowing that some of it will stick. But the fact is, the reason it sticks is that once they get to the trial, the jury believes these defendants are in fact guilty.
Once we get to the trial, it's going to cost a lot of money, and today they asked to free up some of the funds for the legal defense, but also something about some kind of trip maybe for Blagojevich?
Well, I heard his lawyer, Michael Ettinger, I'm sorry, Blagojevich's lawyer, whispering in court, Sheldon, whispering at one point to the prosecution team something about Costa Rica. And it turns out that he apparently wants to have his bond conditions released so he could go to Costa Rica to film a TV reality show where he would be a celebrity trying to get off the island. I'm a celebrity, I want to get out of here is the title of the show, and I think you could probably use that name for a lot of federal prisons.
Well, yeah, well, he certainly has not been publicity shy throughout all of this, which I guess some people would say he's acting like he's innocent. Other people would say he's acting like a man who's going to be in trouble if he keeps it up. So.
And he's acting like a man who hasn't been advised properly, because any attorney would tell his client to shut up.
All right.
We could talk about this for a long time. We will. We have a while here before this gets to trial. Thank you both for joining us.
Sure.
And if it does.